everyone, my name is Trista. Welcome to or back to my channel.
It's in my city and I'm still in the coop. Beefing with who, bitch? Not you.
So as you can see by today's title, this is going to be a makeup tutorial slash my makeup routine. So if you're interested in seeing all the products that I use and how I get my face beat, just keep on watching. And also don't forget to leave a like, comment, share and subscribe. Hit the post notification bell down below so that you can be notified every time I post on a video, and follow all my social media, which are linked in the description box as always. And without further ado, let's get right into this makeup routine. So I have all my makeup in this drawer, and then I have my lip stuff in like a separate cubicle. So we're gonna start off with primer. I already moisturized my face, washed my face, all that stuff. Moisturizer that I use, this is new. I just opened this yesterday. It's the Red Bean Water Gel Moisturizer. This is what it looks like. And the primer I'm going to be using is the Sasha Mattifying Face Primer, because I'm an oily skin girly. I have not done my makeup in a very long time, so guys, this is literally me coming out of hiatus, literally, when it comes to makeup. So this is what it looks like. It's giving ash. It's getting very ashy. I shot them on the beauty filter, I know. I'm a tinta. Okay, so this is my skin with it on without the beauty filter. So this primer is being very ashy, which I love because I need my skin to not be doing the moves. Because I have oily skin in my T-zone and like around here to be dry. So yeah. Okay, next thing we have is I'm gonna do my brows first, actually, because I like to do my brows before I do anything else. So I like to use this Elegio. This is an eyeliner, but I use this for my brows. It's the black one, and I just take one of these brushes and just dab it in the eyeliner. Just make light hair strokes to fill in the patches. My eyebrow is in the process of growing back after I shave it too thin. So the tail of my brow kind of wonky. Okay. So I want my brows to kind of look natural still. And then I go in with my NYX brow glue. I should probably brush out some of my so it don't be so dark. I'm gonna clean it up as well with some concealer. I feel like this NYX brow glue don't hold as well as I would like it to. Like, I want my brows to be stuck for the whole day. So if you're a makeup girly and you have any suggestions for better brow gels, please comment down below. So I'm gonna let that dry down till it get a little tacky, and then I'm gonna go in and shape it up properly. So in the meantime, I'm going to do my foundation. This is the LA Girl Pro Coverage foundation. This is not really my exact shade, to be honest. I feel like this is a little too, is it warm? I don't know. But this is in the shade Rich Cocoa. I don't feel like this is my shade though. Like, I feel like I need to go and do another shade match. Just gonna, 2 pumps is enough. I don't need to do a whole lot. You see what I mean? Like, that don't look like my skin. Like, that don't match me very well. We'll see how that goes. I need to go and get a shade match because this is not cutting it. You see, look. 2 tones is great. Like, orange. This is like very orange. I'm just gonna blend this in as the best as possible. I'm just gonna go in. So now I'm gonna carve out my brows and do a little concealer under my eyes. The concealer I'm going to be using is the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Espresso. I have 3 shades. I have Espresso, I have Toffee, and I have Dark Cocoa. I'm going to be using Espresso to carve out the bottom of my brows. I have a mirror right here, and I don't know why I'm not using it. Like, I don't need to see. I'm going to use Espresso under my eyes as well. For the top of my brows, I'm not going to use any of the LA Girls concealer. I'm going to use the e.l.f. Camo Concealer in the shade Rich Cocoa. This concealer literally looks like my skin. Like, this is my exact shade. And I love that for me. So I'm going to go in with my concealer brush and start doing my under brows. Next, I'm just gonna go in with a powder puff with some of this matte finish makeup setting spray. And just continue blending my concealer. Now I'm going to go in with my liquid blush, which is the e.l.f. Camo liquid blush in the shade Very Well. This is like a pretty pink. I feel like it's very pigmented, so one dot is good enough. And then also I'm going to put on my brow. This is contour. This is the Kiss Contour Stick in the shade Deep 80. I feel like this is very like pigmented. Want to put a good amount because this don't really show up for you. And put it on my forehead. I do a little bit like under my lip to get like a bigger lip type of it. That's my contour placement. Hope you can see that. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and blend out my contour. I also like to take a little bit of contour and put it on my lid. Just a little bit to kind of give my little color. A little bright under eye, so I'm gonna use the LA Girls concealer in Toffee and brighten up like maybe under eyes. Give a little bright eye look. Okay, so while that is drying down, I'm gonna blend in my blush. I like to carry my blush all up to my temple. And a little bit on my nose. So to blend up my concealer, I'm going to use my sponge again and with some setting spray. keep this as controlled as possible. I just want it in this area. I'm gonna go back in with the shade Espresso and go a line on my nose, on the bridge of my nose. Okay, so this is pretty much how we're looking without any powders or anything. So right now I'm gonna set my concealer with the Sheila setting powder in the shade Chocolate. I just dab the thing in there and then I rub off the excess on my hand. Press it in. So you'll just set all the areas you put the concealer. Extra under the eyes, so when that's finished setting, I'll just brush it out and I'll take some more powder and put it under the contour. Okay, so I'm gonna let that sit. In the meantime, I'm just gonna add some more blush. Contour. So I'm just gonna use the contour brush that I was using and just, I didn't add any extra product, I just used the excess that was on it. And same for the blush as well, no more extra product, just the excess that was on the brush. On the nose. I like to go into the eyes here with my blush as well. We kind of give like a little pigment on the eyelid. Yeah. I'm just gonna wipe off the excess powder with the blush brush. We're gonna set our blush as well. We're gonna go in with the She Glam Sweet Tears palette. And we're gonna use the shade in the middle. Well, yeah, we're gonna use the shade in the middle, so that's this one. They're all different shades of pink. I like to use the one in the middle. And this is very pigmented as well, so a little bit out of the way. That's it for our blush, and now we're gonna go in with the same contour brush and kind of like make sure the contour is still visible. Okay, after all that setting and stuff, I'm going to use my setting spray. I'm gonna go with my setting spray and set my face. I need my fan immediately. So I'm going with the setting spray and use the fan and dry my face. once the first layer of setting spray is dried, I'm gonna go in with a second layer, okay? So now that my face is dry, I'm just gonna wipe off any makeup that's on the lips. So normally I do like a nude lip, or it's either a nude lip or like a red lip. So I'm not really sure which one I want to do. I have four. Yeah, I have 4 lip liners. I have these 2 from She Glam. One is supposed to be like a brownish color, but this is more like a reddish. Let me swatch it for you to see. This one is more like a reddish color, and the other one is supposed to be like a brownish color, and the other one is supposed to be a reddish color. And this is the other one. So I can kind of see it. This one is kind of shades of red, but this one is just darker, so I might just use this one and do like a little dark lip kind of thing. But then I have the Ruby Kisses Plumping Lip Liner. I don't use this. I don't really like this because I don't want like the tingles. I don't want like feeling tingly. I don't like that. So I'm not really gonna use this. But this is like a brown. Yeah, this is in the shade. I don't see the shade. This is in the shade 8. So this is kind of like a brown pencil. Yeah, it's kind of like a brown one. Yeah, this is kind of like a brown. And then we obviously have the black lip liner. I love me have the black lip liner, so I'm gonna actually use that. So I'm just gonna do a little black lip liner. I actually have to. You know, I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna do this brown liner. Well, this is going to just look like my lip, to be honest. This ain't gonna really make no impact, honestly. There's a slight difference. You can see. I'm just gonna put that in. Okay, so the glasses that I have they're all from NYX. All the NYX Butter glasses. I have the shade Bit of Honey. This is my favorite one, Bit of Honey. I have the shade Rocky Road. I have the shade Devil's Food Cake, and then I have Lava Cake. So Lava Cake and a Bit of Honey. This is my favorite combo. I think I might do this. But these two, Rocky Road and Devil's Food, they kind of look very similar in shade, but there's like a slight difference. One is more like a reddish and one is more like a brownish tone, but I don't really use them like that. I'll be using these two, a Bit of Honey and Lava Cake. So what I like to do, I like to go in with Lava Cake over the lip liner. what I like to normally use is black lip liner. So normally I will use my black lip liner and then go over it with this shade so you can really see it, because this you're not really seeing this on my lip for real. Like, yeah, I don't feel like you're really seeing it. I feel like it's just blending it with it. Kind of blend that in a little bit, and then you go in with bit of honey in the middle, and you don't blend the lip, okay? You just blend the pink and it, okay? So you just go with bit of honey in the middle. Yeah. Just go with that a little bit more. So yeah, this is pretty much a lip combo, but yeah. Now I'm just gonna go in with my finishing touches, which is mascara. This is my favorite. This is the Define a Lash Mascara by Maybelline. I don't normally do bottom lashes on a daily, but I'm gonna do bottom lashes since I do my makeup. Okay, let's do the bottom lash on this one. So this is one eye with mascara instead of I don't know why, but sometimes my eyes just be watering for no reason. Like, girl, relax. Like, please. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Yeah, this is a new lip for me. Like, I've never tried that lip liner with this lip combo. I think I like it. It's kind of cute. It's kind of cute. It's kind of cute. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this makeup routine. This is how my face looks. Hold on, I'm gonna turn on this a little so you can probably see it better. Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this makeup routine. I really hope you guys enjoy it. If you did, please don't forget to leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit the post notification bell down below so that you can be notified every time I post on a video. And follow all my social media, which are linked in the description box below. And also leave any tips, tricks, anything in the comments that I could do better to kind of, you know, improve on my makeup or whatnot. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Who, bitch? Not you. Who the baddest bitch? Not you.